All right, everybody. How are you? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Hi, AZ. If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. All right, how are you guys? Let's have a look at what's going on here on the markets. Hi, Cosa. Yeah, I got stuck out on gold shorts, but I am trying. Yeah, I'm monitoring gold at the moment, right? And it looks very strong. I got ticked out. Um, yeah, the supply zone that I was trading seems like it's failing, and gold is just moving up. So shorts in gold are no longer in play, in my opinion. But yeah, but let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. So let me show you what I was looking at on those shorts in gold that I just traded, right? This is the forward chart, guys, and this line right here at the 1771.40, let's call it, was last week's lows. This low right here. So I was trading a pullback towards that level, right? That supply area, and this was the supply zone that I was trading on the lower time frames. Let me show you. Let's go to the 10-minute chart or so. So I was trading this zone right here. Of course, my short trading goal got stopped out, but that's fine. Now gold is rallying. So hold on, let me see about the sound made. hmm How about now? Can you hear me, guys? Rally. On my side, the sound is it's pretty nice. So might be your computer. So yeah, unfortunately we got stopped out those gold shorts, but I'm still looking for possibilities of shorts in gold. Just have a look at this, right? This is the same chart. Just have a look at the 5-minute chart, and gold right now is rejecting that zone, those previous highs, those previous broken lows, and looking at at a possible reversal. Of course, right now there is absolutely no trade, right? Because gold broke with those highs, the zone of supply that I was trading. So for the time being, everything is bullish, right? All right, so the sound is better. So gold is bullish at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to go long again on the pound yen. I got stopped out of break even, and um, I am going to go long again on the pound yen. So let's have a look at the 50-minute chart. So I'm sorry, the 3-minute chart. This is what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at the retest of the previous broken highs. This level right here is the one that the pound yen is retesting. So I am going to go long again on this 3-minute candle. Let me just have a look at the Japanese yen. The Japanese yen on the 50-minute chart. Let me just delete all of the drawings here. The Japanese yen retesting these previous broken lows. Right here, these previous broken lows seems like we are going to get another leg down on the Japanese yen, which will be bullish for the pound yen. I'm not convinced on this entry though. Still not convinced on this entry. I would actually like a lower entry towards the 162.46. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a minute for that possible pound yen long. Um, our deviation. You need to put more effort on your signal. We're losing loads of money lately with you. Well, mate, listen. Uh, maybe manage your risk a little better. Yeah, I mean, I mean, did you trade the pound yen signal 2 days ago that we made about 3% on that one alone? That was a great signal. I mean, losing 1% on gold today, I mean, it's absolutely nothing. Thank you for the kind words, Mohammed. Yeah, I am going to go through. I'm going to go through that gold trade, but just a second because I am looking at possible buys on the pound yen. I just need confirmation. Mhm. Yeah, it looks good. So I'm gonna go long here at the 162, 162.85. Stop losses at 162.66. So it's a buy stop. Mhm. 162. Actually, I'm going to put my buy stop at the 162.87. Let's have a look at the 5 minute chart. I'm just looking for confirmation, guys. Just a second. 162. 162.86 is fine. I'll give you 162.86. I'll give you the um, just a second. 162.66. 66. Yeah. All right. So pending order 0.320 buy stop. Play. So I have a buy stop at the 162. 162.60, 162.86. Just sending this to my VIPs, just a second. 162.86. So basically this is what I am trading at the moment. 162.86. I'll give you guys the I'll give you guys the I haven't been triggered just yet, but I'll give you guys the exact levels. In just a second. GBP Japanese yen. Just sending this to my VIPs. I'm sorry if yeah, I got triggered now. TP1 should be TP1 163.23, 25, and TP2 open. All right. So that is sent. I am triggered on this trade at the moment, and my first target is of course the highs of the moon right here. So basically a let's call it a 1.8 R right now. And I'm going to keep my second part of the trade open. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens here. So, mm, uh, can you view WTI when you're done with gold? Yeah, yeah, sure. I can do that, mate. Um, Mohammed, I know. All right, so let's continue with gold a little quick. Look at gold. Yeah, no, gold is super, super, super strong at the moment. So maybe, mates, what we could actually look for is a deep buy in gold at the previous broken highs around the 77, around the 1770 50 level. So let's see what happens. I mean, there is a very thick zone here that could, in fact, trigger a pullback. Let's wait and see what happens because that deep buying gold would give us a great risk to reward ratio on a possible trade. All right, let's move on this one. Someone wanted me to look at gold. I'm sorry, not gold, but WTI. All right, sure, I will do that. Yeah, I will do crypto. I will do crypto too. Let's have a look at US oil. All right, so I'm sorry, guys. I feel a little bit under the weather at the moment. I don't know if you hear my voice. So I haven't traded. I mean, I haven't traded crude oil in a while because I mean it has been super rangy. You know, on the very short term, yeah, you can find some clean moves. For example, this liquidity grab here was a great short opportunity, but at the moment I really don't see a trade, right? A possible setup. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Possible buys here in WTI. Let's have a look at the 15-minute chart. Um, I mean, if you look at this, I mean, if you look at this zone right here, pretty much similar to what happened to gold earlier today. Yeah, but again, I haven't traded this market in a while, so I'm not confident in a breakout trade at the moment. But why don't you tell me what you're looking at, and then we can have a discussion, right? Let's have a little quick look at U.S. equities, right? Um, the Nasdaq, yeah, this was uh, Nasdaq shorts, no, the S&P 500. I'm sorry. So there. I mean, I've been looking for shorts on U.S. equities, and I'm gonna tell you why, guys. I'm gonna tell you why. Just have a look at the daily chart on the S&P 500. I mean, this is has to be the daily chart on the S&P 500. So, um, I had two zones. Remove drawers. All right. So my GBP Japanese yen trade is right now in profits. So let's wait and see what happens here. I'm sorry. So this is the daily chart on the S&P 500. Now, big rally from the lows in that were printed on mid-June until the highs. That's an 18.84% move to the upside, right? Why am I still looking for shorts from the S&P 500? Are we still in a bear market? I don't know, but you know, I had two massive zones here on the S&P 500. This was the first one. Actually, I'm gonna use just lines, right? This was the first one, guys. This key pivotal zone that saw buyers jump in the past to push price to all-time highs. Right? That was my first area. Um, that was my first zone, right? But if you notice, you know, support and resistance areas are actually zones, right? Areas, and I'm sorry, and they're not straight line. And in my opinion, this, my friends, is the key zone that bulls need to I'm sorry, break with in order for price to continue higher, right? Now, at the moment, you know, just by looking at the daily candles, uh, this move is extremely bullish, right? Absolutely no pullback whatsoever. Well, I mean, this little pullback was a 2.61% move to the downside, but zero pullbacks, right? Now, are we still in a bear market? Is this a bearish rally? I don't know, right? But this is my zone. This is my zone, and these are May highs. Actually, I'm going to zoom in for you guys because it's quite interesting what we're seeing at the moment. So basically, what I'm looking at is May highs. This line right here. Price has retested May highs and kind of are rejecting May highs. But this gives us a good idea on possible setups, in my opinion, right? Now, this is the no trade range, I would say, on the daily, right? But if we go to the 4 hour chart, if we go to the 4 hour chart right here, um, yeah, this was a great setup, but I missed it. So if we go to the 4 hour chart, let me just delete this and this, all the lines here. Let's just keep the lines that I just drew on the daily chart, right? The two white lines over here. So this move is super strong, super strong. Absolutely no pullback whatsoever. Um, and if you notice, just a flat breakout, and ranges breakout. So what are we going to do? Shorting here is a bad idea, right? There's absolutely no way edge in shorting here, even though this is my let's call it my bull bear frontier, in the sense that this is, oh boy, hold on. Well, I'm about to get stuff out on these pound yen loans if this zone of supply doesn't hold for a 1% loss. But I'm gonna keep it here. It's fine. So this is the zone that I'm looking at, right? So what I would want here possibly is there's two scenarios. The first scenario here would be a continuation, right? But there is no setup for me to go long at the moment. I would want to see price hit that 4200 level again. I'm sorry, hit that 4200 level again for me to look for longs here. Now, talking about that 4200 level again, that would be also the level where I'm sorry, where I would be looking for possible shorts. This is the zone right here. If price breaks with this zone, here is where I would be looking for shorts, and this is where I would definitely look um, for those midterm shorts that could mean a continuation of this bear market. But bears are not bears right now are utterly beat in this massive rally. So the highest probability scenario would be in fact I'm sorry, a buy on a breakout. But let's wait and see what happens at the open. Let's have a look at gold. On the lower time frames, we could see I was looking at my other screens, and again, we can see a small rejection here, but still, this could also just be a retest of the previous broken high. This zone is very thick. The zone that bulls just broke with, right? They swept all the sell orders here, mates, um, and shorting just because of this fake out is ill-advised too. But again, I'm monitoring this market, because if bulls fail to bring price and to continue this move to the upside, then shorts, in my opinion, would have a very big edge to target this zone right here and this zone right here. But again, let's wait and see what happens. So on the pound yen, that demand zone is acting very strongly. But I will have to wait and see, right? The Japanese yen at the moment are rejecting these previous broken lows, and let's wait and see if we get that continuation to the downside that will push our or my pound yen to the upside. So this is um, the um, the demand zone that I'm trading, right? I'm sorry, right here, and it's looking pretty strong. right? My stop losses are below that demand zone. And yeah, I mean, after this, just have a look at this, right? Clean break of that structure, right? Uh, and this is what I'm looking at. This is why I'm looking for longs on the pound yen, right? The short term, the structure of this market was bearish, I'm sorry, and right here we got that break of the structure. So I took a long on a break of the previous daily highs. I got stopped out of break even on that one, which is fine. Still looking for longs as long as this zone of demand holds. If this zone of demand doesn't hold, then my long idea or my trade idea is no longer valid. But this is a very strong area of demand. If we go to the very low time frames, you can see that right here. This is the one. Boom. This is the one. You can see that bulls are acting up here. Let's see if you know buyers are strong enough to continue this move. Yeah, sure, I can do gold again, of course. So here's the thing, guys, right? Um, I'm gonna start all over again with gold, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do gold right now. Don't worry about it. So on the low, on the higher time frames, this is a 4 hour chart, guys. On the 4 hour time frame, this line right here at the 1771.37, right, is hold on, is made last week's lows. This is last week's lows. So the way that I trade or the way that I look for setups is always at these key levels, right? These previous week's lows, previous day's lows, previous week's highs, previous day's highs, etc. Previous month's highs and previous month's lows for swing trades. The pound yen looks like it's not going to hold that zone of demand. Um, and that will be it on my side for today's trades if I get stopped out, which seems like I will. Right. But again, gold. So I was looking at the way that I trade is always at these key levels, right? These zones give the best risk to reward scenarios. And well, just got stopped out pound yen long right here. Just a quick look back on what I was trading on the 10-minute chart. I got stopped out at the retest of this area. Now, we could also be looking for longs all the way down here, but I hit my stop loss for the day and I won't be trading anymore. But if I get if what I'm going to explain to you right now in gold plays out, I might jump in. So this gold, right? I always look for these zones because it gives these zones give the best risk to reward scenarios and the best entries. So this is last week's lows. And what I dig about this is that if you notice from July lows, price was making higher weekly lows, higher weekly highs, higher weekly lows, higher weekly highs. Now price broke with that midterm structure, so that's why I'm looking for shorts, I'm sorry. That's why I'm looking for shorts because price broke with that midterm structure. Now, um, because because this breakout happened on my sleep, right? I was looking for that pullback towards that previous broken low. So I went on to the lower time frames to look for setups, right? I actually earlier today had a sell stop right here. My sell stop in gold was just a second. Let's see, short position was at the break of yesterday's lows, and the stop loss was at these highs, right? I didn't get triggered in on this trade, and I didn't get triggered in on this trade, and I deleted that order, but still was looking for shorts, and then price retested that the previous week's lows, right? Now that's why I went short with I went short here. Uh, if you look at the 50-minute chart, this is where I went short right here at the break of this 15-minute candle low with the stop losses above the 15-minute candle targeting the lows, right? That was my trade idea at the retest of these previous lows. Now I got stopped out, and right now price is completely rejecting the 1772 level. Um, dude, AZ, what the fuck is going on with you? You should calm down. You should calm down. You don't speak to me like that, right? You should, I mean, if you get angry because of three losing trades, I mean, I'm down uh, um, 2% today, and I'm stopping, right? I hit my stop loss. It's completely fine. The first GBP yen was a break even. But you should calm yourself because it seems like your emotions take control of you when you lose. Maybe because you're trading too big. I don't know. But I mean, if you don't have the balls to develop your own trading system, you know, start by looking at that, right? Yeah, these markets are heavy, right? I mean, I am not going to win every single trade. And yeah, and you should look into other strategies too. You should look into the F1 strategy, mate. The F1 strategy makes tons of money. You know, and that's a strategy that you can learn, um, and it's semi-automated. Uh, the the rules of the strategy are very clear, and yeah, I mean, try to diversify your trading a little bit. Try to swing trade too. Well, AZ, I'm sorry, mate. Uh-huh. So gold, right? That's why I was looking for shorts on gold. Maybe, I mean, in hindsight, I was a little bit too early on that one. What happened to WTI? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, don't get upset, mate. Don't get upset. Listen, the thing about this, yeah, I mean, don't get upset. I'm gonna explain something to you, right? Um, Trading systems, right? My tra well, I trade the F1 strategy, right? And the signals that I send to you guys. The signals that I send to you guys are mostly breakout trades, right? They're breakout setups. And in these market conditions, breakout trades um, or breakout systems are not working. I mean, they're not working optimally, right? So, because I know this, what I have to do is I have to look into how or why my breakout system is not trading optimally, right? And I am looking into eliminating drawdowns in the signals. So, for example, today's or the last pound yen that I took, right? That was a pullback trade, right, to the previous broken highs. That was a slam dunk setup, okay? It didn't go my way, that's fine, but I would take that trade every single time on a vacuum because that trade brings money, right? Um, for example, today's gold, the one that I was looking at, right? In hindsight, I was a little bit too early on this short, right? In hindsight, I was, but I was looking at the fakie out of the daily high, out of the previous highs, right? And I saw this 50-minute candle formation, so I decided to get in, right? Also, yeah, in hindsight, I might have been a little too early. But the short idea is still very much valid. There is no setup right now to trade the short side, and there is no setup right now to trade the short side in this market, but I would be happy to trade it if breaks with the previous low, which means that if it breaks with the current bullish structure, that would yield a 1 to 1, 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, which is basically this is basically a you know an OG setup from the signals that I sent to you guys, right? But in these market conditions, these kind of setups are not working optimally. So I am not going to take it right now. So this. Hey, Fiji in the house. So yeah, you have to look at the long term, right? You have to look at the long term. I mean, if you focus on the past week of trading, if you focus on the past week of trading, you're going to explode. Your head is not going to be in the right place, right? Now, I know that, for example, today, the only trade that yield profits was the F1 strategy setup, right? Um, in hindsight, I mismanaged that trade by not taking profits at the highs, right? But the move, all right, let me show you, right? Let me show you on the F1, right? This was the F1 strategy setup, right? Very clear move to the upside. And I mismanaged the trade in the sense that I should have taken half off here. But the reason that I didn't take half off here is because I was not at 1R yet, right? I was not at 1R. Normally, I would have taken half off here at 1R, right? And move my stops to break even. That's the rules on the F1 strategy, right? But the F1 strategy, all the F1 strategy setups that I've sent to you guys this week have profited, right? All of them. So if you are really looking to learn a good trading strategy and not just follow signals, right? And try to trade it by yourself with a set of rules that are going to and not only a set of rules, but this strategy, gives you everything. Gives you, all of these lines are the entry, stop losses, and targets, right? And it's quite simple to trade. We have 11 traders at the moment that are trading the F1 strategy, and three or four of you have taken the 30% discount, right? These traders are really happy with the strategy, and it's and the F1 strategy, it's evolving always. It started with one setup, and now I'm about to about to finish backtesting two new entries and add them to to the F1 strategy course. So all the F1 strategy traders can trade all three entries, right? Um, so if you're looking for for a strategy that you can trade yourself, look for I'm gonna show you actually, this is what the F1 strategy, hold on, let me just do this. This is what the F1 strategy chat looks like, right? Right here. This is what the F1 strategy chat strategy looks like. Boom, boom. Every single day, we share our here it is. Here's the pound yen, right? GBP, Japanese yen, pullback entry example, etc. We share all of the setups, right? So it's pretty cool because not only do you get access to all of the F1 strategy video courses, I'm sorry, but you get lifetime access to the chat where I myself and all the other F1 strategy traders share their trades. So it took me a year to develop, and I wouldn't trade it, and I wouldn't sell it if it wasn't back tested and if it wasn't really, really good, and it is really good. So, this week I've been sending you all of these F1 strategy. F1 strategy trades for free, right? Just so you know that there's other systems that you can learn with us and not only follow signals, right? GBP Aussie has always been trading challenge for me. Currently look at the GBP Aussie on the 15-minute. Listen, let's have a look. The GBP Aussie is something that I don't trade very often. Oh boy. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, the GBP Aussie, all right. This on the 50-minute chart sales. You're looking at sales on the GBP Aussie. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the market structure, right? I mean, the market structure on the short term really was bearish, but here, mate, here we have a break of that structure right here. So everything is bullish for me, right? I myself, thank you for pointing this out because we have a slam dunk, possible slam dunk buy here on the pound Aussie at the retest of this previous zone. So where is that? Where is the correct demand zone that we should be looking after? So I don't know. Let's have a look. Possibly, I think that possible entry should be here around this zone, right? So even though I'm telling you that there's a possibility that price will drop to the 70 to 20 zone, I wouldn't take a sell here because it's just a possibility. One and two, because we are looking at a short-term, very bullish structure, very bullish market, right? And also, if you notice, current price action. Also, look at this. If you notice, current price action is very choppy, right? This looks very flaggy. There's absolutely no momentum to the upside. So this, my friend, can continue its move to the upside anytime. So one, I really don't trade against such a strong trend unless I am looking at a very strong level such as gold today right here. And look at the 50-minute chart in gold, right? This is looking super bullish. Now I mean, I was telling you about the possibility of that pullback towards the previous broken highs right here for a continuation higher. And this is what is happening at the moment. I'm not taking that trade. Not taking that trade. Um, or am I? All right, so there's a possibility. I mean, let's have a look at targets to the upside because, I mean, because if this is a continuation and a break of that zone that I was pointing out, this move can, in fact, be very strong. So, possible targets here, right? Possible targets all the way up here. Actually, um, actually here. Yeah, that's the stuff. So let's go to the very low time frames just to have a look at possible buys here, if and only if we break with the daily highs, right? Now, this is again yet another possible breakout trade, right? Targets all the way here. Stop losses should be below the week low, right here or so. So this is a possibility, right? This is a possibility. Now, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it because we are in pre-market, right? And because this entire zone is super thick, right? If you look at the left side of your chart, also we have this key level right here, the one that exactly is capping the upside in this market. So instead of trying to buy a breakout, right? I'm still looking for possible shorts, more so because I mean, this is a 5-minute chart, right? This move right here looks very much like a reversal. So, instead of trying to buy those dips here, which in fact are bull traps in my opinion, and also this breakout, the one that stopped me out, looks very much like a bull trap. So, instead of trying uh, instead of trying to buy a breakout this massive level, the highest probability trade, in my opinion, is still to the downside. Right? Hold on. Let's do this. Still to the downside. And I'm digging this one actually. But again, rules are rules, and yeah, I can't I can't take another trade. I hit my daily stop, which is 2%. But these are the two possibilities in gold. Right now, there's absolutely no. I'm sorry, I was chewing a piece of ice. There's absolutely no setup, right? So right now, there's absolutely no setup, and um, but what do you think? What I mean, which one of the two scenarios has the highest probability of success? The bullish scenario or the bearish scenario? Please, can you tell me which support and resistance do you use in TradingView? I don't understand that question. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna be mad if this if pricing gold breaks to the downside. Actually, this is looking fantastic. Oh boy, I might just take that short. I might just take that short, but not. But I'm still thinking about it. But what do you think, guys? I do believe that the downside in this, I mean, has the highest probability of success, right? So let's just delete this and let's take this short. Let's have a look at the 15-minute chart just for confirmation. I mean, this is looking phenomenal. We're taking this short right here. I'm risking 1% only. All right, so 0.15 sales. Just took a short in the money. Not in the money. Let me just send this trade to my VAPs. This is looking phenomenal. On the hourly, this is looking fantastic. So, uh, I'm just sending this possible uh, trade to my VAPs, mates. Just a second. 1769.25, 1769.25. Stop loss at 1772.60, 1772.60, and we're taking profits at well, possibly not there, but 1762. Seventeen 62. All right, let's try this again one more time. 2.3 R, 2.3 R, risk just 1%. All right, good. Well, I mean, this setup is looking very good, right? Let's have a look at the 59-minute chart. No, I'm just kidding. But this is why I trade. I trade these zones. Okay, I trade these zones. The previous weekly lows, the previous day's lows, etc. These are the zones where I look for trades. Now, on our today's earlier gold trade, I was a little bit too early. Yeah, I was too early in hindsight. I mean, I need to journal today's trades, but I was too early. This one is looking much better, right? 50 minutes. Yeah, this is looking phenomenal, right? Please, can you tell me which support and resistance do you use in TradingView? I don't understand that question. How is going the performance year to date so far? I'm but last month I was down 7%. This month I think that I am up about 2%. But it's quite difficult, and this is something that right. This is something that um, wait a minute. Let me think about this. Yeah, this is something that is difficult to. I mean, because the account that tracks the signals trades both the VAP and the swing trade VAP, right? So it's quite difficult to just give you the the performance on the VAP signals without telling you the swing trade signals. But I mean, yeah, I mean, what I told you, yeah, last month I was down 7.4% or so, and this month I'm up about 2% so far. And where is Assis? Hi Orlando. Yeah. The support and resistance I have on my chart, they're lines that I just drew, right? They're just lines that I just drew. I mean, you have to learn how to look for support and resistance, right? This trade is looking phenomenal. Yeah, I was a little bit too early, and on my past short in gold. Yeah. So, and where is Assis? It's months that we don't receive anything from him. Where? On the crypto channel? I mean, he just sent today a signal on Litecoin. Is that what you mean? So, let's wait and see what happens with this gold short. Oh, the green ones. This is just the daily highs and the daily lows, mate. Look for daily highs and daily lows on TradingView. So let's have a look at some other markets, right? You know what? I gotta go pee. So I'll be right back. I'm not gonna end the stream or anything. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna try to make it a 2-hour stream, and keep an eye on this gold. Short that I'm in on. Yeah. So stay with me. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Let's have a look at some questions. Nasdaq 100. There is a double minimum just on the EMA 200 in the 1 hour chart. Let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look. All right. So the Nasdaq. Nasdaq. All right. Let's just delete all of these drawings again. So you're looking. There is. Hold on. On the 1 hour, I don't use moving averages, but those 200 moving averages, how I look. Moving average, MA 200. Okay, hold on. 200, right? 200 colors. All right, so I don't use moving averages. I don't use moving averages, but I see what you mean, right? Let's keep that moving average here. Actually, no, I'm gonna delete it. So what I'm looking at, hold on, let me just send a message. Let me just send a message, remind everybody that I'm still live. This gold is looking so good, but you know what? We're not out of the woods just yet. All right, just a second, guys. Did we? No, we did not. Shite. Seller's looking super strong here in gold. I'm gonna do the Nasdaq in just a second, guys. Just looking at this trade. This is the this zone right here. We need a break of these lows, the 1768.50 or so. Uh-huh. And you know, if I do not see real bearish strength, I am I am going to I am going to close that trade, right? I'll break even or so. If I don't see actual bearish strength, I might just close it. And again, if price moves above this high on the very short term, I will close it at a small loss. But what I mean, let's wait and see what happens, right? Uh, let's wait and see what happens. So, questions, right? The Nasdaq. Oh, there you go, beauty. Nasdaq. Hi, Spring. How are you? Right, it's looking very good. I mean, it's a nice setup. It's a nice setup. Yeah, Olympus is still holding that New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So yeah, this gold is looking super good. We're about to break that level that yeah, it's looking super good. But again, we are not out of the woods just yet. We are not out of the woods just yet. But on the hourly chart, I mean on the daily chart, let's see. Yeah, it's looking super good. I like it. I'm actually going to hold it to either I get stopped out or either I hit targets. This is a slam dunk setup. I mean, if you're new here, if you just joined us, this is the gold short position that I currently took. If you want, I can go through that idea again. Hi, Thomas Baker, how are you? Yeah, thank you for the kind words, mate. Haven't been to Wizardy uh, today, but it happens. You have up days, you have not down days. So, yeah, because I hit my daily stop, I'm going to manage this a little bit more aggressively. But you are more than welcome to do what you want to do. So if you just join us, this is the short goal that we're writing, right? I can go through the setup again if you want. Just type it on the chat. So, are you in stocks? I don't know what that means. Will gold go long-term sell? 1720 again, bro. I don't know. I mean, who knows? But that's a good question actually. That's a good question, and I do have somewhat of an answer. Yes, I am looking for shorts in gold 1720. You say so. The zone that you're looking for is this. This is a good zone. Good. I'm sorry. This one. Where the Shih Tzu here. 1720. This is a good area. So this is a good area of demand right on from the 4 hour chart. And as I was explaining earlier, I am quite bearish in gold on the short term, right? And I mean, you can see it by today's trades and this position right here. And the reason is this: if you look at my chart, these lines right here are the previous weekly highs and previous weekly lows. From the bottom in July 21, gold has been printing new weekly higher highs and new weekly higher lows. Now, today gold broke with set structure and broke with last week's lows. Now, that's why I've been looking for shorts, and that's why I again shorted gold right here because, well, my first short today got stopped out, which is fine, right? I was a little bit too early, maybe, and I shorted again gold here on the hourly. I'm gonna show you. On the hourly, actually on the 30-minute chart or whatever, right? So this is my entry, right? Gold retesting those previous broken lows, that previous week's lows, clear rejection of that level, and because of the structure of the market, this is a 30-minute chart. If you look at the short-term structure on this market, the impulsive moves are to the downside on the short term, so everything is pointing out a further downside continuation, right? After this rangy. Buyers, couldn't hold the 17 level right here. So sellers to control the market and are in control of the market. So right now, my trade is in a little bit of a drawdown, which is fine. Oh, 2-minute chart, no, 15-minute chart, which is fine. I do like a lot this setup. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out, right? But the rationale behind this trade is very good, right? Oh boy, looks like buyers are going to stop me out again. But this, I mean, the rationale behind this trade was and is extremely good, right? Now, we just have to wait and see what happens, right? Either I get stopped out or either price runs in my direction. So I was going to aggressively manage this trade here. I was going to aggressively manage this trade and cutting it short here, but I was talking. I mean, I was explaining to you my thought process on the short position in gold, right? So let's wait and see what happens, guys. When this happens, you can win every single trade. But what's important is your decision-making process, right? And this trade right here was a good setup. I would take this trade again on a vacuum every single time, right? Today it might not work out, but on the long term, this setup is profitable. So the Nasdaq, guys. The Nasdaq, yeah, I've been looking for setups on the. Can you explain why you trade like a desperate newbie, moving stop loss frequently, taking trade after trade? Well, listen, I move stop loss. I think you're talking about my pound yen. Yeah, I was moving stop losses on that pound yen because I was taking profits, right? And moving price. I'm moving my stop losses. Uh, Trading my stop losses, right? And um, yeah, I'm gonna show you actually because the fuck. Let's see. I think this is the one. Yeah, it was right here. See, this was a trade that I took on the pound yen, right here. So I took profits here and moved my stop losses higher. Then I took another profit here and moved my stop loss higher. And then um, I think I ended up taking about 120 pips or so right here. I don't think this is the trade you're talking about, but yeah, I remember the trade you're talking about. Yeah, that trade where I was, yeah, where I actually moved my stop losses to break even, and then I moved them back down. That's something that normally I don't do, but in that particular trade, right, the decision that I made first about moving stop losses to break even was not optimal, and I was going to get stopped out more often than not. That's why I moved it back. And I think that you're talking also about that last trade that I took. I think it was, let me show you. Shit, hold on. Yeah, it was on. He's talking about this one, guys. I'm gonna show you. So I took this trade right here. Oh, look. So this was a sell on the Nasdaq. I took this sell on the Nasdaq, and I went through my entire thought process on the zones that I was trading. Then I showed the thickness of the zones that I was trading, and I moved my stops to break even or so. Yeah, this was the one. I moved my stops to break even here, but then decided to move them back up because the zone that I was trading was actually this one right here, and the probability of me getting stopped out and then seeing price move in my direction was quite high. Yeah, so that's why I did it. You don't have to follow everything I do. Oh, did you look? Did you have a look at that gold? Holy shit! Where is it? There you go, baby. All right, so I think we had yeah, some very big US dollar news. And about the other thing that you said, I mean, taking trade after trade. Yeah, I mean, I take trades whenever there's an opportunity, right? For example, this gold short that I retook. I mean, just because I got stopped out on my idea of shorting gold, that's not a reason not to take the next setup, right? I mean, I got stopped out here because I was too soon, right? But then price set up for another short, right? And why wouldn't I take it if it's a high probability trade, right? But again, you don't have to follow everything I do. Just pay attention to all of my also with a lot of percent is much very strange and difficult to be traded. Yeah. Uh, my TPs. I'm gonna tell you something. My TPs are always set up by uh, using the F1 strategy. More often than not, I use the F1 strategy for my targets because they're super accurate, right? So this goal is rocking. You know, moving stop losses to break even here would be just a dumb idea. I know it's kind of volatile, but it's the open too. So no, not the open. Yeah, it's the open. I'm sorry. Or not. Let's have a look. No, it's pre-market. It's pre-market. Yeah. So gold is rocking. Gold is rocking, and I understand what you're saying about that taking trade after trade. The thing is this: taking a loss does nothing to me. Um, I'm always going to take the next trade, right? Even if I've taken two losses before, I'm always going to take the next trade. Just because I don't know if you trade for a living, but if you do, you understand that the most important thing about this is the math behind your system, right? Um, you have to mine the data, and I understand the numbers, so why would I not trade a profitable setup, even if I've taken two losses before? So this gold is looking super good. Um, how to identify rejection from resistance? I am going to move stop losses to break even in gold. Uh, yeah, let's see. Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry, not to break even. Hold on. No. Let's see. I'm just looking at price action right now, and if price comes again to my entry, I might just close it at break even. I'm gonna give it some time. Actually, I'm gonna give it some time. I'm just hating this rejection of this previous demand zone. So you can do whatever you want, but I'm very probably going to close this up right here. I'll keep you guys posted about what I decide to do. You know, yeah, close at break even. I just close a break even my gold short. You can do whatever you want to do. The reason that I did that is because I hit my I'm down 2% today, so I'm not going to take riskier trades. So, but you can do whatever you want to do. Right. So, yeah, the reason that I closed it is right. I am down 2%. So, even though this is a high probability trade, right? Um, I was trading outside my stop loss, my daily stop loss rule. I'm sorry. So I had to I had to aggressively manage it. I was going to aggressively manage it here, right? But because I was explaining my setup, my rationale, I couldn't do it, right? So after looking at this massive move to the downside, right, and price hitting this zone of demand, let me show you right here, this previous zone right here. I mean, it's not a zone of demand, but these previous highs and buyers jumping in here, my short trade had no longer the edge or the necessary edge to hold it with an open full risk. You understand, right? So, because of this and because of what I explained to you, I had to close it at break even. You can do whatever you want, right? You don't have to follow everything that I do. It's very possible the price is going to go down, right, and hit my targets, but I was not going to, to me right now, it's a little bit of gambling because of current price action, right? And current bullish strength at this level. So holding on to a short after a big move to the downside and a big move to the upside, volume wise, right? It's not, I mean, I'm no longer interested. If I wasn't down today, I would be holding this trade. Of course that I would, because the setup is phenomenal, right? But I just can't. I just can't. But you have to do whatever you want. I mean, you have to do whatever. I mean, you do whatever you want. I'm just following my rules that I kind of broke, kind of broke. by taking this gold short with you guys. But you know, the trade was amazing. The setup was very, very high probability. But right now, I mean, I just couldn't follow through on this lack of bearish momentum on the short time frames, right? So yeah, very possibly we're going to go down, but at least you got that entry with me, and if you're still holding, more power to you, right? You're going to make more money on this trade that I did, but you know, I just couldn't hold it. Um, right? Because the probability, I mean, after that, we're going to see what happens when price rehits this zone. I mean, if sellers are strong enough to sweep all the buy orders here, then you guys are golden, right? And you should hold that one. But after seeing that rejection, you know, the edge on this open trade was not good enough for me to hold it with a full open risk, having had two losses today. I hope you understand. If see the chart, you will see similarity. Bitcoin might be rejected now, same as gold. Yeah, assist. Yeah, Olympia still holding that New Zealand dollar, US dollar. All right. So, um, yeah, are you guys still holding this gold short? Hope you guys are. I just couldn't do it. It's a shame because it looks, I mean, it looks very good. Actually, I mean, listen to me. I actually shouldn't have taken this trade based on my daily stop rules, right? But because it was an amazing setup and I was with you guys, I mean, I wanted to share this setup with you. But if you're still holding it, I mean, more power to you. It looks like it's going to break. Let's have a look at the Nasdaq. What are you talking about? Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin has. I'm sorry, guys. Huh. I've been up since 1 a.m. Bitcoin has. I have taken a beat on Bitcoin lately. You know, and what do you think about Bitcoin? I think that Bitcoin is going lower. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations on that money. Congratulations, mate. Quick profit. That's right. I mean, I'm gonna do Bitcoin right now. Just coming back here very quickly, guys. Very quickly. Just be careful. Be careful with this level. I mean, be careful with this level, right? Yeah. Be careful with this level. Just pay attention to this level. I'm not gonna come back to gold, given the fact that I am no longer in it. But just the 1767 level looks strong. Just be careful with that. Right. So I do believe that Bitcoin is going lower. Now, call me crazy, but just have a look at this. This is the daily chart. Let's start by looking at the daily chart. And you know, it's my fault. It's my fault to have, I mean, to have taken bits in Bitcoin because, I mean, who would want to trade this choppy mess, right? Now, having said that, mate, oof, gold, looking good. Having said that, mates, um, hey. All right, go look. I do believe that Bitcoin is going lower. This is the daily chart in BTC USD. I'm sorry. And probably I'm going to be placing a swing trade here short tomorrow or day after, depends. But hear me out. If we look at price action from the highs, from March highs, right? This level right here. The impulses are to the downside with very, very, very clear pullbacks, right? And this, my friends, I mean, I can't stress it enough, but this is just a fucking pullback to me, right? So I am going to trade the breakout of this bear flag right here, at the break of this bear flag. Boom, rakata, shum. And where are my targets going to be? That I don't know. Let's have a look. Whoa. Go ahead and put on the 3-day chart. So the next level are these highs, right? No, these highs right here. Yeah, this level. So my target would be the 13K. This will be my trade, the 13K. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to think that Bitcoin is going higher. Just have a look at this chart. This is so bearish. This is so bearish. And if you look at historic price action, right? I mean, this is kind of the level holding the flag. These highs. I mean, this high. This is December 2017 high. Be careful with that. Be careful with that. That gold level that I told you about, guys. Be careful with that one. Looking like bulls are taking control of that market. Be very careful. If you took your money, well, congratulations. So this is the level that I'm looking at, right? That this is the level that is holding the downside in Bitcoin, right? That is capping the downside. If you look at it, I mean, this is the level that we saw that flag started to form, right? So this is a 3-day chart, one day chart, not 1 hour, 1-day chart. Boom. All right. So 1-day chart. This is basically the trade that I'm interested in, right? Now, every time that Bitcoin has broken mm, with the the bear flag, let's call it, right? The last time, I'm sorry, I was just looking at my other screen. The last time that Bitcoin broke with that bear flag, it fell 36%. So a break and a 36, I said, right? Should take us around the 13,800 level or so, which is what I am targeting, mate. So, I mean, there's absolutely no reason to think that Bitcoin is going higher. Nothing at all. I mean, this was the level. I mean, the level. This is bear market 100%, mate. Just have a look at this 2-day chart. The 2-day chart. Be careful with gold here. 2-day chart. This was and this is the level that uh, I call the bull bear frontier or whatever, but this is the level, that was capping the real bear market, because I mean the move from the all-time highs to this level was really not a bear market, my friends. This is after the break of this flag and the break of the 29,000 30,000 level or so, or this lows. This is what I call a bear market, and you can see it right here, this explosive move to the downside, which is the one that I'm waiting for. And actually, I am going to put on that trade right now. And, uh, all right, so I'll do it after the show, but I'm gonna send it to the Swing Trade VIP group. But pretty obvious that we are in bear territory. I don't know if you agree with me, but I mean, it was my fault to, I mean, just trying to trade a Bitcoin in this choppy mess was not optimal. I took a bit trying to short it around here, I reckon. I don't remember. And then I don't remember, but I shorted twice and got beat. Which is fine, right? So gold, guys, be careful. Let's go back to that gold trade. That level, I mean, that level looks strong. I'm not telling you what to do. You have to do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? I closed my trade at break-even because I already told you that I was outside my rules. I just wanted to take the trade with you. But if I were on the trade right now, I would move my stops just above these highs. This is where I would move my stop losses. I mean, and that this is what I would do right here. Yeah, this is what I would do. I don't know what you're going to do, but let's see if sellers are strong enough to sweep all the buy orders that are here. And if they are, congratulations to you. Well, Matt, more power to you, mate. More power to you. I would. Awesome. That's a great, 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 great trade. I would still be in it, and I'm gonna monitor it just to see how it would have turned for me. You know, right here. Should I have not closed it or break even, right? So here we go. Wow, cat on. So, oh boy. You're more than welcome, James Berry. You're more than welcome. Thank you guys for taking the time to be here with me. I try to do this every day. Um, 1768, yeah, rejecting 1768 multiple times. You know, we're gonna have to wait and see. So, I try to do this every day. More often than not, it will be uh, during the London Open, right? Currently, Aussie USD short. Let's have a look at that. Hold on. Yeah, good level. Good level. Good eye. I mean, kind of a good level. Yeah, that's a fine level. Yeah. This is the no trade. I mean, have a look at this. This would be the no trade zone for me. Um, yeah, very similar to gold price action at the moment. Yeah, but that's a good level. That is a good level. So more often, I'm sorry. Shit. Sorry, guys. More often than not, will be around the London Open, right? Thank you, with big, like you're amazing. Thank you, Omar. Thank you for the kind words. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to be part of the VIP group, there's a link below this video. If you're interested in the F1 strategy, also, this, where the fuck did it go? I don't know. This is a semi-automated strategy that gives you on your chart, the entry, stop loss, and etc., etc., etc. Yeah, you can still, I mean, there's three coupons available with a 30% discount right here. Um, and yeah, the link to get that F1 strategy, my friends, I'll give it to you right now. And copy a link. So this is the link. Go ahead and have a look. Oh boy, hold on. Yeah, you get lifetime access to everything, all of the F1's videos where you will learn all the three entries, risk management, how to avoid bad trades, etc. I mean, all of the F1 strategy free, all of the free F1 strategy signals that I sent you this week made money, and that's how powerful the F1 strategy is. And if you buy into it, you get lifetime access to the F1 strategy chat. Here it is. Here is where all the F1 traders and myself post our setups every single day. It's pretty cool. I mean, what I'm trying to do is just, create a good community of like-minded traders, that trade the same strategy so we can grow together, profit together, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're looking more than just signals and you're looking to learn how to trade a semi-automated strategy that gives you everything, that you can optimize and really, really make money with it, check out the F1 strategy. There's only 3 coupons left for that 30% discount. Um, and yeah, I don't. Are there more trades in F1 or the same? I don't know what that means. I mean, if you're looking to trade a lot, don't trade at all, right? But I'm gonna show you today's trades, today's setups on the F1 strategy. This pound yen that I sent you guys made about 1%. Let's have a look. Uh, so, right, this one made 1%, but this one made about 650, 125 pips. Let's see if there's more. I don't remember. I think I erased them all. Right, this Nasdaq long, right, made about 136 pips, etc. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you are looking to learn a strategy, not only follow signals, check out the F1. I mean, it took me a year to develop, and I'm pretty happy about how it turned out. I traded myself every day. I mean, that's the only strategy that I trade pretty much, right? And yeah, it's super powerful. And the cool thing is that this is not, I mean, this is a chat. This is not just a group. This is a chat. Everybody can speak to everybody or to me, etc. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, if you have any questions about the F1 strategy, I'll stay online for a few more minutes. More than happy to answer those questions. Yeah, this level is looking super strong, right? Let's do something. Let's see. Let's see this. Right, so here. Yeah, I mean, this is good. So if you're still in that gold short, this is very good. So this is the volume profile if you don't know what that is. Yeah, the F1 strategy is just one payment. It's here it is. So the F1 strategy is just one payment. I mean, yeah, here it is. It's just one payment. It costs £599, but if you use the coupon F130, apply coupon, let's see. Yeah, it's only 419 bucks. I mean, this is a big discount. Just one payment made. No, no, no. If you subscribe to the if you subscribe to the VIP group, you have access to the VIP group. That's the only thing you get. The F1 strategy is not a signal group. The F1 strategy is a community of traders that I am putting together. I mean, the idea of the F1 strategy is for you to learn a strategy that works, to learn discipline about rules, etc., mindset. I mean, and to develop. I mean, the idea is to develop everybody, even myself, right, with that group. VIP group is a signal group, is it? Yes, the VIP group is a signals group. Yeah. So, yeah. If if you're interested in the F1, you just, hurry up because I'm not gonna have another discount on it anytime soon. So, about this gold, if you're still in this gold, this is looking good, right? This is the volume profile, and what the volume profile gives you, or analyzes, is the volume per level. You know, it's different than this. This is the volume that you normally have on your MT4 or your charts, right? This volume gives you the volume of one candle or this candle. The volume profile gives you the entire volume of this price level, which is, better. And right now I'm just looking at the volume of this move down. So I did this to show you something. I just wanted to see where the point of control is. The point of control is this yellow line right here. What the point of control gives you is the level with the highest traded volume in the historic price action that the volume profile is calculating. In this case, this right here. So, yeah, and as you can see, in uh, style, no, hold on. In yellow, we got the bearish volume, and in blue, the bullish volume. Wow, pretty strong bulls here. And as you can see, below this point of control, sellers are in control of this market. This doesn't mean much. This doesn't mean much in the sense that I'm just looking at a very particular moment in a price action, but this is what interests us as we are short gold, right? So, having said that, with this, I would definitely be moving my stop losses to break even. Why? Just have a look at how strong this previous demand zone is. Even though sellers are in control and we're getting tons of sell volume here, sellers are not out of the woods just yet. Let me just delete this shit. Right? But anything below this point of control to me is quite good on the bearish side. So let's wait and see. Now, look at the entire move to the upside, right? This was my entry level right here below the point of control. This is where I took my entry. And yeah, gold seems like it's going to break down. Congratulations, everybody that is still holding this trade. Be careful with volatility right now. Be careful with volatility right now because we are we are 29 minutes from the open and could get crazy. But congratulations, everybody. If you're still holding this trade, you are up about 28, 29 pips. Awesome, Matt. Awesome, Matt. That's a good man. This kid has this kid has strong mindset, right? No, I don't. The reason that I don't use level two is because I mostly trade decentralized markets, right? Currencies. So if I were to use level two for currencies, I would in fact I would not be getting the depth of the market, but I would be getting the order flow of the broker that I trade with, right? That's a difference because it's a decentralized market. So level two, when it comes to currencies, really doesn't work, right? I could use it in futures, right? But in fact, you gave me an idea. I'm gonna buy the level two for futures, so we can have on these shows the level two for gold, for for the for all the e-minis. But yeah, I don't use it. Awesome gold, breaking the lows. Congratulations, everybody. I wish I was still in. Yeah, but you know what? Seeing this doesn't affect me because I shouldn't have been in on the first place. But it makes me happy that you guys made money on this one. So congratulations, 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 guys. Matt, in fact, I'm gonna play a song.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money. Money, 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 dollar, 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 dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, with the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar, can a damn so.
Area that might get us in trouble. So if you notice on the short term, here we got some breaks of structure, etc. Right? Now here it completely changes character, right? So here is the demand zone that might be the trouble for sellers, in the sense that this could be the demand zone that will pick up buyers for a real break. Yeah, so hey, here comes the money, man. Here comes the money. So yeah, be careful with that with this zone. This is, I mean, this could in fact be a very strong area. But again, I said the same thing about the previous one. Congratulations, everybody, on the money. Remember that this is what we do. Again, don't focus on the results of the past two trades, the past week. It's an ever evolving game what we do here. And yeah, I mean, I understand that some of you are not used to this and might be upset about the current drawdown, for example. Um, but if it affects you this much, you should lower your risk. For example, I started using. This is something that I didn't tell you. I started managing my risk a little bit differently in the sense that I I started instead of just trading all the signals basically, because on my personal trading I don't do that. But on the signals side, we were always trading it at 1% risk, right? And I think, and I've always thought that see that doing that that doing that is it's just not optimal, because not all setups have the same probability of success. Not all setups are the same risk to reward ratio wise, right? So normally what I do, personally speaking, is that on the better setups, and I know which ones are the better setups uh, because I backtest the shit out of what I do. I normally put more risk on the better setups and less risk on the lesser setups, right? That's normally what I do, and that's what I started doing here with the signals. Maybe that volatility, you are not used to that volatility, in the sense that maybe you're not used to taking a 2% loss on a trade. But think about it this way, right? If I put 2% risk on a trade, is because that setup has a very high probability of success, right? So if that setup has a very high probability of success, and when I say very high probability of success, I'm talking about around a 69, 70% probability of success, right? Um, which is super high for me at least, right? I'm gonna put 2% because I mean, if I lose that trade, fuck it. I don't care. Why? Because in the long term, on a vacuum, that particular and that exact setup, that exact trade is going to bring me money, because I'm going to I'm going to lose 2%, 30% of the times. But if I take a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio every time, for example, I'm gonna be making, let's call it 6%, 70% of the time. So that is hijo de puta. There you go. Congratulations, everybody, on the free money. And again,
Here comes the money. the money. Here we go. Money.
Shit. The song was playing and nobody told me. All right, amazing trade, amazing trade. Uh, amazing trade. Five. How many pips? That is 50 pips. Hmm, good trade, guys. Here we go. Yay! Congratulations. So awesome, awesome. Yeah, I didn't make one single cent, red cent on this one, but again, I am okay with it because I shouldn't have been in that trade in the first place. I only took it because I was with you guys. But again, congratulations. Awesome. So, yeah, this is what we do, and think about what I was talking about. Risk. Um, if you're not used to volatility in your P&L, just risk less than what I'm risking per signal, right? Maybe I'm going to go back to just 1% for the signals. I think I'm gonna do that because I mean, I've been getting a lot of shit from a ton of you guys about that, but the sample size is just too small. I mean, to understand how strong that kind of the porn sites are here. Fuck off. Yeah. So if you're not used to that volatility in your P&L, just yeah, and I'm be getting a lot of shit from a ton of you guys because of that exactly, right? And the sample size, from when I started to do this, just too small, to really gauge how strong, how good it is. Fucking porn sites, get the fuck off my stream. So I'm gonna go back to 1%, just 1%. That's fine. You know, yeah. I don't do that myself. You know. Also, I pretty much, just trade the F1 strategy and these kind of setups too. Right. Personally, I personally took a 2% loss too, on my account. Right. That's why I stopped trading. That's my daily stop. 2%, no matter how many trades, it's 2%. And in the it doesn't matter also if I have here's this bitch. It doesn't matter if I have open running trades in profit. If I hit 2% loss on a day, that was the oh, congratulations, Matt. You closed it right there at the bottom of the move. So yeah, if I hit 2% on a day, I just stop trading, right? It doesn't matter if I have an open position that is up 4%, right? If my close PNL is minus 2%, I don't trade anymore. So I shouldn't have been on that short in gold in the first place, right? And it really doesn't matter I mean, if I should have been or not. Seeing the trade complete and it really doesn't affect me. I'm just happy for you guys that you made money on this one. So this is what I'm going to try to do every single day. I'm sorry. I've been talking to myself for about 2 hours, so yeah, my throat is killing me. So, um, trading percent is definitely based on account size. No, no, you're wrong. It doesn't matter your account size. The percent you're going to risk should be the same, right? What changes is the actual amount you're risking. But we'll never look at your trading account with as money, as an amount of money. Always look at it in percentages. Just a better way. That's a better way to keep your mind at ease. So gold, that was a good trade. Uh, I'm gonna stop looking at this chart. So this zone right here, this is a very thick area, and this is the demand zone that I would have been looking for buys, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm fine, mate. TJ, how are you? Uh, if you just got in, well, these guys killed it. Well, we killed it on a gold short for about 60 pips or so. Yep. Small trade size, but that was an easy 50. Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine. And you know what? If you just starting to trade with me, that's what you should do. You should trade small, test me out, because what I do is not for everybody, you know. And yeah, I mean that's I mean you did everything right in my opinion. So now, hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Goddamn, right? I need subscriptions. I need to get to. I don't even know how many subscribers there are. There are 7.6K. I need more. I need more. So help me out and subscribe to the channel. I want to grow the shit out of this. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Earlier than today. Today I had a bunch of things to do, so I couldn't, you know, uh, I couldn't start my show at the London Open. But tomorrow I'll be live at the London Open for you guys. And yeah, congratulations on the money. And if you're interested in the F1 strategy, there's still that 30% available. And if not, just want signals, the VIP group is right there, right there. So just before I go, um, let's see, 3 minute chart. Just wanna do an odd calculation here. Just a second, guys. Just an odd calculation. Let's see. Right there. That's a buy. So this is quite interesting right here. This is super interesting. So this is super interesting because I'm just gonna put this here, right, and you can monitor later. But check out this possible 8-hour trading gold. Possible, I said possible. I'm not gonna take it. Neither should you. Just monitor how gold is reacting to this demand area and how it will react to this demand area. And again, this is something that I've been working on too, for the signals. Um, and this is probably the reason that you feel that sometimes um, we take losses because I'm looking at uh, a new entry that will yield this kind of scenarios, risk to reward scenarios, but it's still not polished. I really need to back test it still. So, but I have traded, I have sent signals based on this that have worked. Some of them have not. In hindsight, I shouldn't have sent those signals because it's still not ready. It's still not ready, but but it's looking very good. So once this is developed, I mean, it's going to be a game changer, guys. Yeah, Matt, you were looking at this too. I mean, this looks phenomenal. This really looks phenomenal. I'm not gonna take it though. If 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 I weren't stopped out for the day, I would definitely take this. Oof, with a 0.5% risk because of the high risk to reward, right? But I would definitely take this. This is looking fantastic. And you know what? Even in, I'm sorry. And I would be looking actually at this for final targets or so. Yeah, this is the kind of setups that I'm working on, you know. So if you're a VIP, this is what you're going to be getting in a while. Not yet. I mean, it's not ready. It's not ready, but this is looking good. All right, guys. We'll see tomorrow how this turned out. I'm gonna leave it as is, and yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. All right. So thank you for joining me again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.